Hey, this is Real Estate on the Rocks, and I'm Brad.
I'm Troy.
And today we're talking Old Forester Statesman.
Yes, so the Statesman, let me get my notes here. So the Old Forester Statesman, this is funny enough, named after the Kingsman movie, the Golden Circle, the second Kingsman movie. We got the Statesman. I don't know if we have any Channing Tatum fans in here, but it's
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. But no, so it's actually, I don't know why they decided to make a bottle in honor of it. The movie's fantastic.
I'm not mad about it
It's
at all.
right, but no, it's really good, and it's actually a solid whiskey too. It's so won the 2018 International Whiskey Competition, scoring over 90 points. So I mean, solid. It's fantastic. As you can see, we've tried it, but no, it's very good. So on their notes on it though, so as far as aroma, they'd say a devil's food, clove and oak spice with a raw vanilla. And you definitely smell the vanilla. You for sure will smell that. And then on the taste, say a buttery leather with a bold flash of pepper and cinnamon. Mm-hmm. And then it finishes with an intense spice that fades into an orange cream. Which I don't know that I've ever had tasting notes that I feel are so accurate.
Yeah, I mean, you do get a little bit of leather. Definitely.
It's definitely the
spiciness.
Calling it a buttery leather is like the perfect description. It almost at first feels like the butter in your mouth, like the texture. It's super weird.
Yeah.
But it's very good. And then, I mean, that finish, that intense spice of the orange cream, it really is like a hard hit that just is gone.
I get more of the caramel more than the orange.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do have the caramel here. Yeah, I definitely see that.
And I mean, for 95 proof, not bad.
No,
like that'll work every time.
Dangerously smooth.
Yeah,
I mean, the last video we did at the 100 proof on that, apparently we're looking at high proof. They're too easy to drink right now. So it's our mood.
That's okay. We like whiskey. So today on Real Estate on the Rocks, we're going to talk a little bit about existing and new homes. So should I buy an existing home or a new home?
There's pros and cons to each, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they both can be a great option. Depends on what you're looking for, what you're going for. I say you run with this for a little bit on the real estate side of it. It's there's definitely a little bit of niches and differences in the lending, but there's a lot to it on the real estate side.
Yeah. So when it comes to the new home versus existing home purchase, resale purchase as we call it, no home is exactly perfect. Even new construction.
Yep.
I mean,
they warranty those new homes for a reason.
For a year, and you got to be able to look at what you're getting, and there's always a little bit of room for improvement to get exactly what you want.
Yep.
And maybe something that you liked on paper doesn't really look as great or function as great in the flesh and in person when it's done. So. I think when you're looking at resale homes, you have to look at you're looking more so at like an established neighborhood, something that may have been there for anywhere from 5 to 20 years or longer. You're buying into that prestige or not. Yep. There's a famous couple that does flipping, and they like to look at the worst home in the best neighborhood. Yep. I'm not going to mention their names, but they're world renowned, and I think you got to kind of look at it from that perspective of what do we want to go in here and change to make it our own?
And it's also, kind of to it. Your level of what you're looking for work when you get into the house too, right? Because that's a phenomenal way to get a lot of equity, a lot of value. You start in a home that needs some love. You said the worst home in the best neighborhood, and you put some sweat equity into it, some money into it. You can make a gym and have a ton of equity. But not everybody is going to want to put that time into it, right? So,
right.
It's really kind of what's right for you and your skill set and your time and availability, what you're looking to accomplish. There's no wrong answer, really.
Yeah. You bought new construction.
Yep. My last house, though, was 30 years old, and I gutted it and redid it. So
yeah.
I've kind of done both.
And our last house that we had was a total gut, like original 1978.
Yep.
And we touched everything in that house before we sold it, other than the kitchen, because that was just going to be a massive undertaking. Right. And really opening up that floor space.
If you can buy a house with a kitchen you're happy with, I'd recommend it, because that is a nightmare to reject.
Yeah, we had for example, we had a galley-style kitchen, and that really didn't work well for us. But our plans when we met with a contractor and an engineer was, we're talking steel beams and stuff like that. You have to plan for that.
A lot, yeah.
But with a new construction, maybe you don't have any of those services and things that are locally that you maybe have to drive a little bit further than if you're looking at something in a resale established neighborhood. Gas, grocery stores, convenience stores, clothing stores, that kind of thing.
Sure.
So stuff to consider. It just takes a little bit of extra time.
For sure.
But
yeah, and then on the lending side of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I get this question all the time on people out looking at new construction homes that builders have out there. They've listed them. They call me, how do I get a loan on that? Those are simple. That situation, it's the same loan as if you're buying a resale house. The only thing with it is when's the home going to be done. It's a resale. Usually that's a 30-day transaction. That construction, you might be looking at something that's going to be done in 6 months, 9 months, something
sure.
like that.
Well,
So,
in the Boise market where we are now,
had some
it's
builders
2
quote
years
2
out.
years, yeah. So so that's really the only difference between a resale and a new construction in that situation with a builder selling a home. Now, you could also though be going and looking and trying to build your own home. We're going to go do the construction and make a house, hire a builder and make our
Sure.
house. There's great options for that too. There's one we're doing a lot of right now. It's a one-time close. There's a conventional version, an FHA version, and a VA version of it. It's fantastic. There's a jumbo one coming soon too that we'll have. But
Nice.
we can, basically you can buy your land as a part of it, build the house. We close the loan one time at the beginning, and then when the house is built and done, it just converts into a permanent loan, and you're done.
That's
Whereas
cool.
traditionally, you used to have to go get a land loan, go get a construction loan, and then go refinance it and do a third loan when it's done. It is a nightmare. So it's super simple to do that right now. Some great options for it. And then on the resales, we were talking, you can gut them and renovate them.
Sure.
There's financing for that too. We have renovation loans. We can do the loan based off of the house's future condition when the work's done, and we bring a builder in, contractor, get the quotes, get the designs, and we do the loan based on that. And you give you the money to go pay that contractor too. So
Yeah, I've actually had a client that did that, and it was fantastic for them. They're very happy with the finished product and
Yeah.
being able to just kind of roll forward with that.
100%. Yeah. No, there's no wrong answer. It's what's right for you and your family, right?
Yeah.
But there's good options. Good options no matter what you're doing.
Cool. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks. Can't have a few drinks and be telling jokes in between takes. All right, we got this. Buckle up.
Yep.